Chapter 13. The Enchanted Summer. Elizabeth Vandenberg flipped the sign hanging in the shop door from open to closed, saying, "I imagine my non-existent customers won't miss me for half an hour or so." Then she invited us into the back room. Bolts of cloth lay in piles all around, sometimes stacked 2 or 3 deep against the wall. A treadle-powered sewing machine sat by the window. A dressmaker's dummy was clad in a Maharaja's robes, which were festooned with pins and bearing the chalk marks that indicated where excess material was to be trimmed. The floor was littered with offcuts of fabric and twists of discarded thread. Elizabeth managed to find seating for all of us, a couple of chairs and a stool from the curtained-off booth that served as a changing area. She boiled a kettle on a small coal-fired pot-bellied stove, which also heated the room. The tea was good, fragrant but rich. I complimented her on it, and she replied that tea was her great weakness. "I cannot abide anything but the highest-grade leaves, Doctor," she said. "Drinking fresh-picked chai in India spoiled me. I have a tin of this orange Pico Darjeeling blend posted to me once a month by a specialist importer up in Kensington. It is my one small treat for myself." Holmes, impatient as ever with the niceties of social intercourse, said, "You claim you hoped to save Patrick, Miss Vandenberg. How would spurning him achieve that?" "I suppose spurning him was what I did," Elizabeth said. "But it was for his own good. I could perhaps have gone about it in a gentler, kinder way, but my plan was to startle Patrick, to bring him to his senses. I told him curtly that he was to leave me alone and never darken my door again. It was a calculated and, I may say, selfless strategy. I knew his feelings would be hurt, and deeply, but I had to risk it. I had already delivered several ultimatums. I had to resort to drastic measures." "This was in connection with his decision to forego Cambridge?" "Oh, no, nothing to do with that. Admittedly, it was silly of him to pass up a place at university for me, but it was a dramatic, romantic gesture."